All right. Hello, everyone. Hello. Come on in. Come on in. We got the goods around. Uh, we're going to be doing two videos this evening. We're going to be going back to back. And the reason why I got to do two videos is because I'm getting ready to do some moving. I got to do some moving, and I got to get my mouth. I got to start on taking care of my surgery for my mouth. So I have decided that before I go, I am going to do two videos. So you guys are more than welcome to come on in and sit with me for the next hour, for 1 hour for the first video, and then we'll do the second video. Okay. Um, well, y'all know what the deal is. I mean, come on now. This video is going to be about Kentucky. What in Wait a minute? What in the world is Kentucky got going on, y'all? Come on now. Kentucky knows they don't have a chance. I mean, they absolutely have no evidence to continue the case with Grandmaster Jay. Once that this has been discovered, this entire state of Kentucky could be facing. I mean, they could be facing a series sets of lawsuits by wasting everybody's time. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. If it had been me, and this is just me, but if they're gonna sit up here and waste our time with having people really want to know and really want to support Grandmaster Jay. They want to be able to go down there and be a part of supporting him. And they are making it almost impossible to do. So if I was everybody, you know what everybody needs to do? They need to get together and file a suit against the state of Kentucky about wasting their time, because they know tooty well they don't have no evidence to support this man's case. I don't care whether it's the federal. They don't have any evidence. So why are they constantly wasting their time? What is the big problem? What is the issue? Now I heard, and everybody probably have heard it too. They were saying that it's because of a judge said that it's because of what's going on in his personal life. Okay, so what the heck does his personal life got to do with Grandmaster Jay? Why can't they go ahead and give another judge? You know, what is with all of this fraudulently baiting and switching? Yeah, that's what that's called. Anytime what is the deal with this whole thing? How come I mean, they have held this case up for the last past 2 years. Yeah, yeah. They have held this case up for the last past 2 years. So why in the hell do people have to wait any longer? People are spending their money. These people are coming by boat, planes, automobiles, they're getting airplane tickets. They want to be a part of showing their love and showing their support for Grandmaster Jay. And it seems like every time everybody wants to do that, I mean, you got people coming from all over the world. I mean, come on. What is the deal with getting this? Whatever I mean, we already know we already know Kentucky, you don't have any evidence to support your claim. So why is it taking y'all forever to get this case on the way? That's what everybody would like to know. They have also decided that they're not going to allow the cameras or anything. Well, oh, now you don't want the cameras after y'all that already either paid the camera people, the media, the crooked evidence to be exact. You done already done all of that. Now, if I was him, I would let everybody show up. Everybody needs to show up, and everybody needs to know what's going on with his circumstances. And if you are a group or an organization, don't bother trying to ask him whether you should show up. Just go ahead and show up. Go ahead, put them boots on the ground. It's almost like if you were hurting, you wouldn't ask a person to if a doctor came by and saw that you were laying on the ground and you were hurting, he wouldn't go and wait to call somebody in order to get you some help. So I'm saying that to say this: everybody that is interested in supporting Grandmaster Jay, continue to support him because he needs that support. He's not, I mean, come on now, he's not going to sit up there and ask y'all. Y'all should automatically do that. Um, if you care, then go ahead and support the man. He needs all of us. I mean, whether we can, if you can't be there, then write a letter to the internal affairs. Yes, write a letter to I tell you, the power of the pen works wonders. You write a letter to the internal affairs and explain to them as to why that this case needs to be dropped. Look, I told y'all in my last videos, no evidence, no trial, no case. So how are you going to be able to move a case if you don't have no evidence, no trial, or no evidence? I mean, come on now. Let's be real about this. So I think Kentucky needs to stop wasting everybody's time and get on. They had the audacity. Wait a minute, they got this thing called the festival. Okay. First is the Thunder Festival, and then they turn it over and say, oh, well, we got to do the Kentucky Derby. We got to it's all about them making money. It's all about them. They don't care anything about, look, you've had this man's life online for 2 years. You had already said that you had already indicted him in June of 2020. So, everybody is asking these questions, and it's like, come on now, let's get with the program. All right. Now also, I gotta say this. There is, everybody has their own opinion about all of these other platforms. There is a Morris TV. Y'all know Morris. Morris will not leave Grandmaster Jay in his case, in his situation, alone. I don't know what it is with this man. This man will not leave this. So now he decided he was going to, and I tell you, I watch everybody. I watch everybody and everything, and I am nosy to the fault. Morris TV has sat up here and said, oh, well, I got some evidence, and this is hardcore stuff. Come to find out, he ain't got nothing but an artillery. He just sat up there and had an artillery saying, "Oh well, this is what they got on." They don't have look, Morris. They do not have anything in reference to Grandmaster Jay. Stop telling these people. Stop telling these people that this man is this, that, and the third. And I want to clear up some. I want to clear up what I've heard off of the Morris TV platform. He said that Grandmaster Jay was in conjunction with Donald Trump. That is so much of a lie. Okay. Yeah. Grandmaster Jay had ran for presidency, but if you guys are running for government, then you're going to be on the same platform. You're going to be sitting next to each other talking about whatever your strategy or your plans is for becoming a president. That's a given. So he has taken that whole thing out of proportion, and he really, really needs to put a sock in it. I'm just going to be honest with you. Now I will say this about Morris TV. Like I said, I'm not into anybody's private business. What you do in your private life and what type of things that you got going on, I don't really care. That's just not my forte. That's not my cup of tea. But I will say this. Okay, for Morris TV, if you feel and you need to take this because I know somebody from the Morris TV is watching. If you feel that strongly that you feel that Grandmaster Jay is not doing a great job as being the leader of the movement, then how come? And this is just a hypothetical question. How come you don't get all of the people who follow you and make the movement right? Since you feel that he's doing a lousy job of it, how come you can't get your people and make the situation better? Have you? I mean, I'm just saying. Have you ever thought about that? I'm getting so sick and tired of seeing all of this negativities. Black men. I don't care if you got an alliance. I don't care if you part of the Black Panthers. I don't care if you're Black Huey Gunn in the gun club. I don't care what organization you are a part of. Get in where you fit in. How about doing that? And then when you get in, when you fit in, then y'all can all come to see, because it seems like everybody is at opposite ends. Okay. This organization is over there. You got this organization over there. Okay. But think about it, folks. We are all for the same purpose and the same plan. So if you work on your group, if you are in Detroit, Michigan, and you are in California, if you are in Texas, I don't care where you are, work on your group, and then let's bring all of these groups together because we're trying for the same thing and the same purpose. That's all I'm saying. And as far as Morris TV goes, he really needs to be in comedy. He really do. I think he needs to call Walt Disney, and he can be a voiceover for Pluto and Daffy Duck. He really needs to. I think I'm not trying to poke fun at the man. I'm just saying he's very comical, and he had me laughing throughout watching his platform. But because as far as being a leader, you're in the wrong lane. Okay, go into a lane where you can grow and prosper and take your people with you. If you, I see, I am not one to tell somebody, "Oh, don't go follow this person, don't go follow that person." No, no, continue to follow who you want to follow. But the thing is, stop sitting up here dogging this man for him making an effort, for him trying to do right by our people, and then you want to, and it sounds like to me, you want to continue to see this man fail. Yes, is Grandmaster Jay perfect? No, he's not perfect, but none of us are perfect. And do we all have personality complexes? Yes, we all have personality complexes. So, okay, so like I said, if you are a so-called revolutionary, get up off your behind, get in the game, and let's make this thing work. Take your platform, get your people in order, since they love you so much. Since they love you so much, then get your people in a formation and let's help to bring what it is we need to bring to this to this platform, to this movement. Let's try to do that. Let's stop trying to signify. Let's stop trying to talk about other people and what they are doing and what they're not doing. The question is, what are you doing? See, that's what you need to start asking yourself. What is it that you are, what can you positively, and your people that follow you, what is it that you guys can positively bring to the table? Because we all gonna have to go to this table. We all got our own ideas. We all got our special groups that we are a part of. But at the end of the day, it's not going to make no sense if we're not putting these things into perspective. Okay. Another thing. There's another group that has a bunch of followers. What's his name? Umar Johnson. He's sitting up on his self trying to be a playboy. He got thousands and thousands of people following him, and he's sitting up there trying to worry about trying to get 3 and 4 and 7 wives. Man, you only got one dick. Okay? So don't flatter yourself. See, Umar Johnson is another one who I need to put on blast. You people got all of these people following you, and that's a beautiful thing. But what are you doing? It's like having a car. It's like having a car and not having the keys or the gas to drive it. So get up off yourselves, take your feelings out of it, and get inside of the game. And if you're going to preach something to a group of people, preach to them about let's getting together. How about that? And then there's another one, and bless his heart. I'm not going to dog him. I'm not going to dog him. He is a very, very, he's a very sweet person. The other person that I have to kind of like put on blast is this gentleman by the name of Papa Duck. Papa Duck is a wonderful he's a soft-spoken young man. He's very articulate. But the problem is he has a large platform that he's not doing anything with. So my thing is, can you please, if you got a large platform, let's start putting these platforms together. And I guarantee you that we're going to be able to move this movement. You ain't got to wait on Jay. I mean, why are you waiting on him? Jay is the only person that stepped up to the platform to make people aware. I don't know, and I can't speak for him, but I don't think he was planning on. See, it's almost like you want Jay to prepare the table for you, but you also want him to feed you too. You need to be able to feed if you have been invited to the table, then you need to be able to feed yourself. Don't sit up there. See, that's just like Jay have invited y'all to the table. Wait a minute, he didn't bought the grocery. He didn't invite you to the table, and he didn't hire the cooks. Now, what else do you want this man to do? He didn't already, and everybody is saying, well, is Jay going to come back with the facts over his feelings or the morning mental? Nobody knows but Jay. That would have to be something that Jay would have to sit down to go over for whatever he's planning on doing. None of us knows what his plans are, but whatever his plans are, we as the ones who love him and support him, we want to let him know that he can be able to come back to open arms. Okay. We want him to know that we are still in that trenches. We are still in that boat with him. Whatever it is that he wants to do, we are there for him. We're not going to stray. We got your back regardless of whatever happens. And if I was working on Jay's attorney team, I would tell these people, y'all need to step this thing up. We need to he needs to be able to go on with his life. Okay. He needs to be able to go on with his life or whatever he's planning on doing for the movement. Time is of essence. Okay. If I don't care what state you are in, I don't care what you say that you can bring to the table. Stop talking about it and be about it. Okay. Let's stop all. If you need to help if you need help in areas of your business or your alliance or your group, then ask for the help so everybody can move on. That's the only way we're going to get this train to move is when everybody jumps on board and take up that slack and take up that part and do it for themselves so it can be done for everybody else. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is if you got a large platform, you need to bring that to the surface. You need to bring that to the surface and get these people in line. Get in where you fit in. Okay? And stop relying upon Jay because Jay is only one person. He's only one person. And like I have said to him, okay, Jay, yes, we recognize that you are the leader of the movement, but you're going to need a team as well. He's going to need that team. He's going to need that support. So I want all of you guys to remember to go to the Queen Bee channel. It is up and running. We have videos. We have a series of videos already there. We got the part 1 and the part 2 of Kentucky being exposed. We got that there. And we also want to make sure that if you're going to be having boots on the ground, you need to get with some type of prepaid legal. You need to be able to cover yourself. You need to be able to cover your guns. You need to be able to cover your family. So I'm just whether you get it with me or somebody else, get in with prepaid legal with somebody so you can go ahead and protect yourself because that's what it's all about. Before you start talking about going out there being a revolutionary and holding up the guns and holding up this, that, and the third, you need to have your household in order. You need to have some type of protection to say, hey, if these white extremists comes along and want to do want to fraudulently bother you, then you'll have something in your pocket to say, hey, let me make sure that I'm covered before I go out there and do that. So yes, Grandmaster Jay's trial has been moved again. They were supposed to have start his trial this past Monday, but unfortunately, because of the judge's personal feelings, they decided that they were going to move it up. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Is he going to sit up here and wait for every time somebody have a personal problem? That's not Jay's problem, and that's neither the general public's problem. They need to get it in, get it on, and get this thing over with. Okay? Because everybody has been and I'm pretty sure I can speak for the ones who have been supporting Jay. We all are tired. Okay? We all are tired. And I really, truly believe, this is what I personally believe. I believe that Kentucky is going to keep changing the date until Grandmaster Jay doesn't have anybody in his corner. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for they can play the game as long as they want to play the game, and they figure, well, if we keep setting these dates and then changing it, then Grandmaster Jay is not going to have any supporters at all, and we can just go ahead and do what we want to do. Oh, hell to the no. We're not going to let you ride on that off into the sunset like that, Broham. So I have to say this. You need to get Kentucky, where you at? Where you at? And and I'm going to tell you something. If Kentucky don't get up off their ass and make this thing final, if we have to take this all the way in June, then I'm going to start stepping up. Okay? Look, I don't need Grandmaster Jay's permission to step up on this mess because people got lives to take care of. People got families to look after. And we already know what Kentucky's game and their strategy is. Their strategy is to make sure that y'all don't show up. See, that's their strategy. That way they could go ahead and do what they feel like they want to do another bait and switch. All I can say, they better make damn sure that that case is tried right there. You don't go nowhere. Be like, no, you don't do me no favors. Be like, you keep that thing right there. Don't, because it's not going to be a favor for him. They're up to garbage. And all of this tomfoolery absolutely needs to stop. It really, really needs to stop. So if I can send a message, and I know Kentucky, some of the staff, and I want to say hello to some of the staff members of the Kentucky staff that has been working behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm not going to say who they are, but there is a team that works for the Kentucky that very much would like to see Grandmaster Jay to be set free. So I have to salute those people that is also trying to help this man to become free. Because this tomfoolery and this is just it's unnecessary. All of this stuff is just simply unnecessary. So Kentucky, we need to send you a big old shout out, and I think I can speak. I think I can speak on behalf of the rest of Black Nation, because I'm gonna tell you something. The longer that I'm gonna tell you, Kentucky, you need to take heed to this. The longer that you sit up here and prolong this, it's not gonna be greater for you in the long run, because we already got people from Africa, and they're coming in the droves. They got people from Africa already coming over, or that's already here, that is in Grandmaster Jay's corner. And I'm not talking 2 or 3 people. I'm talking big dog. I'm talking United Kingdom type people that feels like, how is it that they can come from around the world, and you got Black men who call themselves Black militants already in the US and ain't doing a damn thing? How is it that Grandmaster Jay has all of these Black militia groups that is right here on American soil, and ain't stepped up to the plate not once? And another set of people that needs to be there to support Jay is the people who live in Kentucky. What is wrong with y'all? Is your legs broken? Do you need for somebody to roll you in a wheelchair? What is your problem with supporting this man? This man stuck his neck out for Kentucky in reference to Breonna Taylor. Did you forget that? He stuck his neck out. Did nobody tell Jay that it was mandatory for him to do that. He did that out of the own kindness and the graciousness and the love that he has in his heart. So what my question is, not only is the Black militia or these revolutionaries need to have their ass out there, but the people of Louisville need to have their ass out there too, because they live there. And how soon we forget. People, he was out there. Grandmaster Jay, not only did he support the people from Louisville, but he had also did that support on Stone Mountain. So he has what we are seeing. Grandmaster Jay has a positive track record. He has, now don't get me wrong, he may run off at the mouth a little bit, but the thing is, we all run off at the mouth. Everybody's not going to like you just because you run off at the mouth. So what? He ran off at the mouth, but that he did what he had to do in order to make his purpose. He did what he had to do in order to share his plan. He did what he had to do in order to wake our Black people up. And there is nothing, I mean absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And they have taken They have taken all of this man's videos and tried to make it seem like he's the villain. Oh, no, no, no. But wait a minute. Grandmaster Jay never killed anybody. He never killed anybody. And he has never been brought into custody for killing anybody. So until he actually, I mean, and this goes for anybody. If I sit up here and tell you I'm gonna whoop your ass, I may have plans on whooping your ass. But you cannot hold that against me unless I actually physically whoop your ass afterwards. So, as I was looking at Morris TV and that list of garbage, all he had was an artillery. He said, "Oh, look at this. This is a video." Boy, bye. That video was nothing about them getting up and setting up the stage. And see, if they're going to do all of that, why didn't they bring the list of the snipers? Who's all of them people on top of that building? Why did they give Grandmaster Jay a play, what they call a playlist, to tell him that they had guns underground pointed directly at him? What, I mean, if you're gonna give the goods, then why didn't you give the goods on everything that was taking place on September the 4th? Okay, first, and I still have to go back to this. You got no evidence. You got no case. You got no trial. Y'all need to be out there with them signs saying that. No case, no evidence, no trial. And they have the opportunity. Now, this is what's going to take place. Kentucky has the opportunity to either go ahead and dismiss this stuff because they don't. Why don't you just bail out? Why don't they just go ahead and bail out and just say, look, we apologize to Grandmaster Jay. We apologize for his supporters, but we really but see, that would be too much like right? If they went ahead and just said, look, we're going to give this man we're going to exonerate this man because we really don't have anything. We're going to go ahead and dismiss this case because we don't have anything. They will save themselves a lot of time, and they will save themselves a lot of money if they go ahead, make an announcement, and say and confess that they were wrong in trying to bring charges to this man in the first place. Because if they do that, then it will be hard for Black Nation to come and sue them. It will be hard. See, now that's game. That's strategy. They have the power to shut this thing down right now and make an open public apology and say, look, we had some difficulties. We didn't really know. There was a misunderstanding. Let's go ahead and let the public know and give this man an open apology, because if you don't give him an open apology and you go ahead and have a trial and you still don't have no evidence, then guess what? Black people of the Black nation has the power and the authority to come back and do a counterclaim and make y'all's asses broke. And all that money that you call yourself making from that Thunder Festival and the Kentucky Derby is going to go in the pockets of Black Nation. I promise you. Because these people are just itching. They're itching to use the power of the pen. I'm not talking about any guns. They're itching to use the power of the pen because the power of the pen is mightier than the sword. You feel me? So they got one or two ways they can go about this thing. You can either make a public apology and end this crap because you done wasted 2 years of this man's life and you done wasted 2 years of everybody else's life, or you can go ahead with a trial and still have no evidence. So, Kentucky, you need to get up off your ass. You need to get up off your ass, and you need to get up off your ass right now. Because we who got that knowledge and that experience, to use the power of the pen, we waiting on your ass. We just waiting for you to go ahead and have this trial so we can do a counterclaim and make your ass broke. That's the game plan. We're gonna make your ass broke if you want to continue on with this case. We're not gonna tell you what we're gonna. We're not. No, me and Black Nation and all of the different organizations who I have personally had a conversation with. We're not gonna tell you what our game plan is. What we're waiting right now. We're waiting to see what the hell you're gonna do. That's what we're waiting on. So as soon as you make that move, we already can call checkmate. Okay. See, like we have already said, this is not checkers. This is chess. And the queen on that chessboard is ready to roll on your ass. But guess what? I got organizations that's going to back me up on this. So I told them, I said, look, y'all can sit in the cut. Y'all can sit and be like, okay, yeah, okay. What you gonna do, player? What you gonna do? We don't need, we're gonna put the guns to the side. We're gonna put the guns the guns can be to the side because we're not, this is not a race war here. This is not a race war between black and white people. It's a race war between Kentucky and doing this man and holding this man's life up for no apparent reason. And I said again, according to the laws and the bylaws of Kentucky, Kentucky clearly states that in order for it to be an endangerment, it has to be a certificate of death or a list of injury that somebody has and occurred upon. Where is it? See, I have to keep going back to saying you have no evidence, you have no trial, you have no case. So why you keep wasting everybody's time on this tomfoolery? Why are you wasting everybody's time? What is it that it's going to take? Now, see, if I had been on Jay's legal team, there's no way in hell they would have had this long going. Ain't no way in hell. They wouldn't have been given permission to do so. Jay really has the ball in his court. Jay has to be, I don't know if he's being I don't know the word I want to use. I don't know if he's being overly compassionate. I don't know what it is he's waiting on, but the ball is in his court. And since the ball is in his court, then Jay should be able to play the ball or play the game any kind of way he feels he needs to do. Because, I'm just going to say that it's gone long enough. That's all I'm going to say in reference to that. So what I am basically seeing is that people are jealous. Okay. You guys Kentucky is jealous. They're just downright jealous. Kentucky is jealous. All of these black men who are not stepping up to the plate to help this man or come support this man, you're jealous. You're showing, and jealous is a sin according to the Bible. You cannot be jealous of your fellow man. The best that you can do is either join his team and help him to get to the finish line, or create your own group and get to the finish line. One or the other. One or the other. And like I said, guys, I want you guys to support the channel. Please click like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm trying to do, I'm doing another video. When I get ready to shut off this video, I'm going to do another video. So you guys got to stay tuned. I'm going through a lot of personal problems right now. And I'm going to tell you, I got to be honest with my followers and my subscribers. I almost did not come on this evening. I really did. I was so, it was just minutes. I'm not going to say what was going on. I'm just going to say that I almost did not come on, but sometimes people be in your corner to give you, sometimes God put people in your corner push you to that, to push you to go over to that finish line. And that's what I appreciate the most, is when I'm hearing, when I got you guys, because you guys are important to me. You guys are special to me. You guys are my VIP. I get my positive energy off of coming on and being able to do a video for you. You guys give me that extra strength. You guys give me that extra push in order to say, okay. I'm going through my own little personal problems. I'm trying to get my surgery done. I'm trying to move. I'm going through all kind of extraordinary things. But I said, no, I cannot let my followers down. I cannot let people are coming in from all over to hear the Queen. And I want to be able to give you 200% of me, not just 100%. I want to be able to give you that 200% that you guys are worthy of. You guys are precious. You guys are special to me. And if nobody else loves you, then know that the Queen of Radio loves you. Okay. Now with that being said, I'm getting dry. That's what I had in place, because I want to make sure that I get into my next hour. I'll probably, let's see, I'll probably start it around 8:30 of the next video. But like I said, please, and anybody that is interested in donating to the channel, people have asked me, why don't you have a link on the description? I don't have a link for donations. I do have a link, but I don't put it on the platform, because I'm not working for YouTube. YouTube likes to take 40% of your stuff, and I'm just not into all of that. So if you are interested, I will be more than happy to send you the private link if you want to make a donation, or if you want to do it via email, I'll send you an invoice for it. Okay. So yes, please go ahead to support the channel. All donations are welcomed. Okay, now if you are in the trenches, because this is my favorite. Everybody says this is their favorite part, and this is my favorite part too, where I get a chance to talk to the ones that are in my chat room. I just love. I just think that all of them are just peachy. They're just a big old peach, is what they are. So if you are out there and you are watching, wherever you are coming from, come on in. Let me holler at your girl. Holler at your girl. That's what my uncle would say. Go ahead and holler at your girl, or holler at your boy. So go ahead, holler at me. Come on in. Let me see. I'm going to go over to my chat room to see what they're talking about, and then don't forget. Oh yeah, and don't forget the thumbs up, because that puts me in rotation with YouTube, with the other YouTube channels, by all of having the thumbs up. So by you giving a thumbs up really means that you want to see the contents of the Queen of Radio to be in context with other YouTube channelers. Okay. All right. Let's see. Now I got to go over here. Let me go over here. I said, okay, Deborah says hello. Hello, Queen. How are you? Let's see. She said, Morris TV, boots on the ground, brother. Boots on the ground. Amen. We need to have more. Take those people and get those boots on the ground. And we needed that like yesterday. Stop sitting up there worrying about what Grandmaster Jay is doing and how he's doing it, because God already has a plan for Jay. Jay's plate is not only full, but it's already completed in God's terms. So, let's give Grandmaster Jay his due. Okay. Sweet Violet. All right. Sweet Violet is in the building, y'all. Go ahead, Sweet Violet. She says, hello, Queen and family, just tuning in. Again, I will be doing another video right after this one that you guys may want to hang in, because we're going to talk about Flip Wilson and all of the Tyler Perry things about our favorite drag queens. So if you're interested in talking about a little bit of comedy, please come on back, because I'm trying to get as many videos as I possibly can due to the fact that I'm gonna have to, I may have to go away because I'm moving. I'm trying to get my move on. I'm trying to get my dental work done. I'm just doing a lot of stuff, and I just really wish there was two of me in order to get all the stuff done. So Sweet Violet says, she says that's exactly what they're trying to do. They really want him silenced. They cannot silence Grandmaster Jay because to tell you the truth, y'all, and this is just my personal opinion. I really think that Grandmaster Jay is being silent because he wants to be silent. I think Jay is having fun being in the trenches watching everybody else. Because that way, if he's watching everybody else, he'll know what mistakes he done made and he can correct the mistakes, and he can put a better game plan in circulation. But I will tell you this. I highly, and this is just like I said, this is just my opinion. I would not highly recommend Grandmaster Jay to come back on any platform. If he comes back, come sporadically. Stay out of the media and stay away from government. Those are the two top secrets on surviving and doing what it is you need to do. I really feel he needs to stay underground. Don't let the people, you don't let the white extremists know what your right hand is doing. Okay, you don't need to do all that because they're not going to do it for you. So, like I said, if this is just my opinion, I really think that Jay doesn't really have any plans on coming back, and if he does come back, he'll know that he has a home to come to because we're going to always welcome him, whether I'm on the platform or the Queen D platform. He will always have a home to come to and get comfortable and kick up your feet and chill, and maybe I'll have an extra bag of M&Ms because he loves M&Ms. So we may have to send Grandmaster Jay some M&Ms. Anyway, Deborah says that's not going to happen because it's she says NFAC for life. Absolutely, absolutely. We're gonna always support our brothers because we need them. We really need them. Okay. And then we got make attack, Mac attack, Mac attack. Oh, you're new to the platform. Hello, Mac attack. I almost said Big Mac. Y'all know I'm trying to be cool. You know, I'm trying to be swale bole with my cool shades on. So it may not read the same. But welcome. And this person says another drop the charges rally in Louisville. Yes. But you guys also need to do one more thing. If you know how to use the power of the pen, I want you guys to get the address of the Eternal Affairs. Okay, this will also help Jay in behind the scenes with helping to get his case dropped. You need to find the Eternal Affairs, get their address, and put on there no trial, no evidence, no case. Now, I have been told, and this is a little secret and a little jewel that I'm going to drop at you. I have been told by my secret person that I am in connection with Kentucky. They have said that if Grandmaster Jay's followers and supporters drop a letter to the Eternal Affairs of Kentucky, that will help speed up the process of him becoming free. Ooh, did I just do that? Oh boy. Okay. Let me say. I don't. Somebody said, "Wait a minute." Say that. They said, "Say that again, Queen." Yes, I have an insider. I am working with an insider that works directly with the court system in Kentucky. You know, I got people in all places now, and they have told me. They said, "Well, if Grandmaster Jay's supporters, if they go and send a letter to the Eternal Affairs expressing their concerns as to why they feel, they said it only has to be a paragraph. You don't have to write a whole book. They're not looking for you to have a whole book. but that would help him with his trial and his case to be dismissed. But I also want you to put in if you're going to write a letter to the Internal Affairs, you have to tell them that you're making a complaint. You're making a complaint against the officials, the governmental officials, who is part of both the federal and the local policing of Kentucky. You send them a letter, make it get to the point. Don't sit up there talking about your kids and what you had for dinner and why you feel this, that, and the third. Get to the point. Get to the point and say, look, y'all have sat on your ass for over 2 years now. And you need to include the 3 things that I said to include in that letter to the Internal Affairs. No case, no trial, no evidence. You put that at the beginning and you put that at the end. And this informant of mine said that, oh, it's gonna make Kentucky get up off their ass and start doing what they're supposed to do if they get ransacked with letters of Grandmaster Jay's supporters. And you put on the outside of the envelope, you are in support of Grandmaster Jay's case. And you put the reason why you feel that it's no trial, no evidence, no case, because according to the endangerment, you have to have a death certificate or some papers of injury to the parties. There are none. This is the reason why we say no evidence. Now, as far as the federal side of the spectrum, you also have to put the federal, you have to list the federal information on that letter as well. You want to make sure that you're covering all of your bases, okay? You want to say, as far as the federal side of it, the federal side must say that you have no right to take Grandmaster Jay's gun. You cannot forfeit on this man's gun because as far as the federal side of it, y'all, I told y'all, I did all the work. I did the legwork for you. Me and Sheba, y'all saw where Sheba was kneeling down doing the peekaboo. We had to get Sheba in that beautiful shot. Yeah, Sheba and I was there. We wasn't there when y'all was there, but we were there. And we decided to take some pictures in reference to us showing our support for Grandmaster Jay. But yes, we were told by my own personal informant that if Grandmaster Jay's supporters, make sure that you put federal on there, tell them that they have no right to take this man's gun because they were out of their jurisdiction when they came and got him. That's the reason why no case, no trial, no evidence. I hope y'all can remember those. I hope y'all can remember those jewels if you are truly interested in helping Grandmaster Jay case to be moved forward. They need to be bombarded. They need to be bombarded with letters of love and support for Grandmaster Jay in order to get them to move. Now that's what I was told. Okay, and I want to thank all of the staff of the Kentucky that is working due diligently with me behind the scenes in order to help get Grandmaster Jay free from these trial, from the situation. Yes, people, they say, yes, we're surprised. Honey, let me tell y'all something. I am smoother than butter and twice on Sunday. Honey, I know how to get in, get it on, and get it over with. That's the motto of the queen. I don't mess around. I know who I need to talk to when I step up in Kentucky. I don't need to have Grandmaster Jay there. I don't need to have anybody else there. When I go, I don't need to have an audience. I don't need, because this is not my case. But if I'm going to do something on his behalf, honey, I'm coming. Me and Sheba, we're coming in the trenches. That's how we roll. Me and my crew is coming in the trenches to get what it is we need to get done, and then we get back. You see what I'm saying? So I know who I need to talk to, and I know what needs to be moved. And they have said that nobody, and see, this is what I gotta also share with you. Nobody has done any letters in far as Grandmaster Jay is concerned. Nobody has done any letters, and because they would know if they had any true letters and supporters coming in for Grandmaster Jay. And they also mentioned that if you get your page notarized, your letter gets bumped up to the front. You know, like you go to a theater and you want those front row seats. If you take your letter and go get it notarized and witness of your true signature and send them the original signature, then those letters for Grandmaster Jay will be moved up to the front. Just letting you know. Okay. All right. Let me go back. Okay. Deborah says she says, stand up, Black Nation, kings and queens. She says, yes, indeed, most indefinitely. Sweet Violet says, and this is, I see I'm reading it for the ones who can't see the chat. Because some of y'all are coming in on your cell phone and it's not coming up on your cell phone, or you coming up on a platform that doesn't have it. So I have to read it in order for everybody else to be caught up. Okay. Sweet Violet says, thank you, Queen. We really appreciate you and your involvement in the movement. And Deborah says, thanks for the, she gives me thumbs up. And the Queen, if anyone has any problem with Grandmaster Jay, don't forget, he was chosen. Amen. Grandmaster Jay was chosen to do this. And I don't care about your personal feelings. Please take it up with the creator, she says. Amen. Amen. And she gives the fire emojis and the swords. Sweet Violet says, we understand that you have a lot on your plate, Queen. If you need to take a break and get yourself together, then do it. We will be here awaiting your return. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much, Sweet Violet. That is so, see, that's the reason, that is the reason why I love getting on my platform and letting you guys be educated and informed about what's going on out there, because sometimes you may have missed it or whatever. So, and Mac Attack. Oh, that's very interesting. I like that name, Mac Attack. Mac Attack says, "Shalom, Queen," and shalom to you as well. So yeah, I like I said, if you're in the building and you want to chit chat with me and chop it up and have some words of encouragement for Grandmaster Jay. Oh, and another thing, please go ahead, since Grandmaster Jay is not on a platform, please go ahead and use my platform to give him a big old shout out and let him know how much you love him. Okay? I need for you guys to go ahead and use my comment board after the program. Go ahead and use that. Tell him whatever it is that's on your heart. Tell him whatever you feel, however, and let him know NFAC for life, if that's what you want to say. Because I told him, I said, look, you need to stay in tune with your people. You need to stay in tune with your supporters. Don't be too big of a stranger. We know that, we understand that, you got to get through this trial, but you can't stay gone too long. Okay. You just can't stay gone too long. We want to try to make him as relevant and important as possible. Okay. So if you guys go ahead and use the comment board, go ahead and just give him a big old shout out. Tell him, hey, I'm coming from New York City. I'm coming from Canada. I'm coming from wherever it is that you're coming from. go ahead and give them a shout out. Let them know that you are in the building and you are going to be there to the end. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure it will. It will definitely make his day. I really think. And it'll make my day as well. So I'm all for I'm all for showing the love. Okay, I'm all for showing the love. I know you guys are going to show me the love, but at this point in time, all eyes are on Jay. We all need to come together and put down our indifferences. Just because whatever your indifferences, whatever these black men indifferences are, y'all need to squash all of that mess. Come together, get your group, and do something positive, and let's turn this thing around. Um, Deborah says, "LOL, Queen doesn't need a break." Oh, she said, "I don't." You know what? Okay. She said, "I don't need a break." Okay. Well, I don't. Well, I don't really know. Maybe I don't need a break. Well, no, I do need a vacation. And by the way, we're gonna be, and I haven't promoted the cruise. I haven't promoted the cruise this year because I've been busy with other things. But I'm gonna probably start promoting next year's trip, and it's not gonna be on a cruise. It's gonna be at a private resort for our party next year, because I really think the cruise is all booked up for this year. So the ones who did not get a chance to make it and travel with the Queen, you may get a chance to do it next year. But we won't be on a boat next year. We're going to be doing it at a private resort at a private location. And hopefully we'll team up with all of the revolutionary and the different revolutionary groups. So yeah, Deborah is laughing. She says, "I don't need a break." Well, yeah, I don't know about all of that, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here off of this hour, and we're going to come back in about, I don't know, maybe you know what, I haven't eaten my dinner, so I'm going to come back in about 25 minutes, 25, yeah, about 28 minutes, and then we'll chop it up again for the second video of this evening. We're going to talk about Flip Wilson. Oh, and I got some footage. If you look at my playlist under the description, there's a playlist of some of the best Flip Wilson, some of the best Ugly Wanda, Big Mama, and Tyler Perry on the playlist. So if you guys just like hanging out, go ahead and use my playlist, because that also gives me brownie points. Watching my playlist that I create and put together, that also gives me brownie points with YouTube. So with that being said, I'm going to play some music, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to chit chat with the people in the chat room for a little bit, and then come on back. If you want some more of the Queen of Radio, I'm coming back in about a half hour. So you got to stay tuned. We got some more fun stuff to talk about. Okay. So let me pull up my groove. Let's see if it'll come on through. Okay. Is it going to play for me? Oh, there you go. Uh-oh. Don't look like that one to play. Now do it. So, nah. That is called the Sapphire Blue Notes Groove, y'all. So enjoy. And then we'll be right back here in a half hour.
Premiumbeat.com. 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 Premiumbeat.com.